Here, we're going to go over Bricks and Minifigs' statement about what happened, right? This is going to be their statement in response to that video. The company makes a statement. And I've seen bits of this. This is the biggest crock of shit I've ever seen in my life. This is the biggest load of absolute garbage I've ever seen in my life.
Officially responded to my Lego video we made about them, and I haven't read it yet, but someone just sent it to me, so I was like, well, let's make a video about this. This is not Lego video part 2. Part 2 is still on my Patreon if you want to check it out. Patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Please support
This is just our response.
He needs it.
To Bricks and Minifigs response. Okay, should we pull it up? Actually, wait, before we start the video, we gotta talk about our sponsors. This video is sponsored by We Steal From Old People. And you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
Yeah.
We're actually at We Steal From Old People's headquarters right now. This is our office, and we've been taking phone calls all—
That is literally a fake fucking background. I can see the folds in the paper, buddy. Oh yeah, they get swatted. They get swatted.
day. Give us a call.
We would love to steal from old people for you if you want.
We can't take credit for our business model. We're literally just stealing from Bricks and Minifigs. They're the ones that thought of this genius business model, so they get all the credit for this. They posted this on their website. Let's see what they said. Over the past several months, many in our community have seen posts and videos regarding a dispute involving the former Bricks and Minifigs location in Salem, Oregon. We understand the frustration and passion behind these discussions. Do they understand?
I don't think they do.
They fully understand.
Because when I went to ask him about this was his response.
What's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Bricks and Minifigs is built on a community of collectors and families who care deeply about fairness, and that is a value we share. Maybe Bricks and Minifigs just shows their care in a completely different way than most people do. And they show that care by stealing from people.
To be absolutely clear, Bricks and Minifigs does not condone, tolerate, or participate in the exploitation of anyone, especially older adults or vulnerable members of our community. I fucking love that they just specifically put especially older adults or vulnerable members.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for clarifying that, shit-ass company. Thank you. Thank you. I love that you're really putting a statement out there that is deliberately false.
For community.
If they're not exploiting anyone, especially older adults, why are they stealing from older adults then? That seems like a weird way to not exploit old adults.
Yeah. When a complex business dispute is reduced to edited social media clips, critical facts are often lost. While we will not litigate this online, which they are currently doing, we want to clarify the core situation.
Complex business dispute. Give him the Legos back. It's not yours. Give him the Legos back.
Okay, so I see what they're saying. So right now they're saying this is all a big misunderstanding. Ben has edited these clips to make us look bad, but we're not really bad. Now, for the rest of this article, we're going to share our side that Ben left out, is what I'm assuming they're saying here, right?
Sounds like it.
Maybe we were wrong. Maybe Bricks and Minifigs is right, and we should give them a chance to share their side of the story. So let's see their side. So it says, the reality of the consignment claim. Much of the online narrative centers around a private consignment arrangement allegedly made by a former Salem store. It is vital to understand that Bricks and Minifigs Corporate was not a party to this alleged agreement, nor were subsequent franchises who took the ownership of the Salem location after the former owners were removed. So Bricks and Minifigs does have a point here. The previous owner, according to Bricks and Minifigs franchise agreement, they're not supposed to do consignments. They're supposed to buy the Legos and then sell them. So I think the old owner broke the rules. However, this does not, basically this is called a whataboutism, is what they call it in politics. Basically, Bricks and Minifigs is saying, well, to take the focus off the bad thing we did, look, the previous owner also did something bad too. So because she did something bad, that makes, it just makes both of them bad. It doesn't.
If that was the case, they should return the Legos. Exactly, Adobot. However, the original owner did make a video. I don't know where to find it, but she does have a video out where she shows in her franchise contract, as a franchise owner, that in certain cases, they are allowed to do consignment. It is word for word in her franchise owner contract that she can do consignment. I would say that in a case of $200,000 worth of Legos, that would be... Gabriel Fox, thank you for the follow. B&J stays a blood bite. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The current agreement says you can't do it, but the old agreement allows it. The company claims that old consignment agreement was only for cleaning supplies. Does it for cleaning supplies? I don't know. I didn't read the contract thoroughly, but I don't know. I saw the contract, and if the old owner is posting her contract online, they don't sell cleaning supplies. I mean, I didn't see it in store, but there was that guy on Shark Tank the kid on Shark Tank who invented the dissolvable glue for his Legos, where you could like glue your Legos together. If you ever wanted to take them apart, you would just like dissolve the glue in water. I guess you could classify it as a cleaning supply, so you could sell that in store. But again, if they don't have cleaning supplies in their store, you can't. Why would you include that clause? Regardless, I'm sure the lawyers on YouTube have reviewed the contracts and been like, yeah, this company's fucked. I can't imagine they would say anything else. I can't imagine the lawyers on YouTube saying anything other than this company's fucked. At least with all the information that I have available to me.
Make them, this doesn't prove their innocence. But we'll keep reading. Maybe, this is just the first paragraph. Corporate did not assign, approve, or authorize this arrangement, which is further proof of why they should not have the Legos in the store. If this is something that the brand doesn't do, if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't do consignment deals, then they should just give the Legos back, right? There's no reason for these Legos to be in their store. They didn't pay for them. They're not doing a business deal with Brian anymore. So just give them back. Easy solution. Franchisees operate independent businesses. While they must follow system standards, the franchisor does not automatically inherit responsibility for private, unauthorized agreements a local owner may enter into. This is basically corporate saying, hey, we can't control our franchises, right?
Yeah.
And then, but the problem is when you go to the franchises, they say, well, corporate told us to do this.
You're supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
In the security camera footage, corporate's the one taking over the store.
Seeking facts over narratives. Serious claims require serious evidence. I do agree. We both agree with that. We have repeatedly asked for the original documents and undoctored recordings that support these accusations. So yeah, isn't that funny?
How did they get that camera footage? The original owner, I believe her name is Crystal, she gave them that security camera footage. She was able to acquire it. The first owner had it. She handed it over to Ben. So this was camera footage from Crystal, the original business owner, before she got ran out. I think she was able to access like her recordings online. Because it looked like it was Ring camera footage because it said Ring at the bottom. So if it's like your Ring account, I'm sure you can go online on your account and like pull the footage without having to step back into the store. Which they banned her from it. Essentially, that's what it felt like. It felt like they were banning her. They essentially kicked her out.
To get the evidence over to you guys?
Yeah, did I remember that time when I had all the evidence in my hand and I walked into the store and I just said, hey, here's all the evidence. I'm not judging you. Let's figure this out. And what did they do?
Can we have like a clip like playing right now?
Yeah, let's roll the clip.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that.
Okay.
You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long...
Okay. Your floofer Bonbon says hi. Hi, Bonbon. Hello, Bonbon. Ah. I love animals.
Time just to get her to look at this contract.
Why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, it's his. He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot?
All right.
Are you stupid?
Josh, the police are showing up right now.
That
was the very first conversation, the one that infuriated me because the guy went straight to name calling.
Good clip. I guess this clip is them begging for us to give them evidence, right?
It sounds like it.
And that we were the ones that refused to give them the evidence.
It makes no sense. They literally go, we have repeatedly asked. Okay, that's bullshit. Selective social media posts and investigative style videos are not a substitute for the complete records and legal agreements that govern the rights of all involved parties.
Okay, let's put all the evidence right here. We got the consignment deal. We got the full inventory list that the Bricks and Minifigs store made that shows which sets were sold, which sets are still in the store, and which sets Brian has not been paid for. This was an inventory list made by the store. Here's the security camera footage of corporate knowing there was a consignment deal.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
Here's all the metadata timestamped pictures of the sets that were still in the store when the owner got kicked out. I've printed all of this proof out and tried to give it to them, and this was their response.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are.
Wow, that was a really good clip.
Yeah.
It shows exactly what they wanted, which was obviously to talk to you. If a legitimate claim exists, there are established legal and dispute resolution processes to handle it fairly. Attempting to
How is it fair when you have millions of dollars and these are regular people? How in God's name am I supposed to establish this and resolve this fairly if you are a corporation with millions of dollars and I am one single person? I am an average Joe. There isn't. There is no way. There is no way. Although they finally cooked with the they definitely finally cooked with the fucking small claims court one. That one they finally cooked with. In America, it never is. It's always sided with the business. Exactly. Exactly. So what? Go to court where you bury me or get public sentiment? Your hair looks very clean and pretty today. Reapy can tell I showered today.
force a business outcome through public pressure, especially on unrelated stores and employees,
Unrelated?
is not a productive or fair path forward.
Oh,
Basically,
right.
what they're saying is, let's figure this out the legal way. Well, we did what he said, actually. We did sue him, and we won. And then they didn't like the legal way. Bricks and Minifigs was the one who didn't want to do it the legal way. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because this is what happened when we won. Dang it! They closed down their entire store because Bricks and Minifigs did not want to do the legal way.
They
Bricks
didn't.
and Minifig stores is a private business with the right to protect their premises. We will continue to support our owners in prohibiting disruptive conduct or harassment. It's not about silencing criticism. It is about, oh, they're not trying to silence criticism. I feel like Bricks and Minifigs is doing whatever they can to silence criticism. And if you don't believe me, watch part 2.
Moving forward together, our position remains simple. Bricks and Minifigs Corporate was not a party to the unauthorized Salem consignment agreement.
Wait. But they were a party in the theft of the Legos.
Any legitimate claims should be resolved through the proper legal channels where facts can be evaluated fairly. And we already did that.
Yep.
So-
Facts can be evaluated. We put all of the documents on the screen.
We ask our fans and creators to consider the human impact of the content they share.
Fuck you, eat
Fairness
shit and
is
rocks.
a two-way street. It requires looking at the full picture and respecting the rights of unrelated small business owners and their staff.
Fucking kick rocks,
I mean,
buddy.
Shouldn't they care about
Moving
people
forward
below
together,
them?
This doesn't say how they're moving forward. Moving forward should be, let's give Brian his Legos back, right?
Yeah. We love the Lego community and the creativity it fosters.
Well, they're making the Lego community look really bad, so until they give Brian his Legos back, they're just going to keep making the Lego community look terrible.
Oh, they don't have the restricted on the second Lego, by the way. My tits are small, not that business. That's what I'm saying.
We thank those who have waited for the facts before accepting rumors as truth.
I think what they're trying to say by this line is that they have the facts and we have the rumors, right? Because we're just trying to promote some narrative when they're the ones that have the facts. But if you look at the situation, it kind of seems like we're the ones that have the facts. I mean, we put all the facts up on the screens and he now has a narrative with no evidence.
Yeah, exactly. Literally
So-
just like 4 or 5 paragraphs with no evidence whatsoever. We thank those who have waited for the facts before accepting rumors as truth. and who continue to support their local Bricks and Minifigs franchise stores.
Okay, here we go. Because this matter involves active legal issues, we will provide further updates only when it's appropriate and legally permissible to do so. So this is what they're saying is like, we're not going to respond again. And they're saying it's because we can't legally do it. Their legal issues are with me. Like we've already been to court, like I think 3 times. I can share my side. Why can't they share their side? Unless their side would get them in a lot of legal trouble and they could go to jail, I guess. Is
Maybe.
why. Actually, it makes sense now why they can't share their side. Bricks and Minifigs is saying, yes, we have all of Brian's Legos in our store.
Your tits don't have 500K in annual revenue? No, unfortunately not. Sorry, guys.
No, we didn't pay for them, but we would, and their answer for that is, we would never try to exploit an old man. But it seems like that's what they're doing. They're exploiting an old man. So I think a better response would be explain why do you have these Legos in your store without paying for them? That would be an explanation, right? Like that would be good. But they won't be able to do that because what they would be doing is they're explaining what stealing is. And that's what Bricks and Minifigs did. And especially not just stealing, but stealing from an old person, which is who Bricks and Minifigs likes to steal from the most.
Yeah.
There's also one more thing. So there's this other guy. It's like there's a Lego store like a couple blocks that it's like literally like right down the street from Bricks and Minifigs. It's called Bricks and Beyond. And this guy's getting a bunch of hate for my video because people are confusing his store with the Bricks and Minifigs store.
Bricks and Beyond, no.
Yeah, but the problem is this guy runs like a super ethical Lego store. And should we give him a call right now? Actually,
It's very similar in names. It is not related to Bricks and Minifigs at all.
First off, do you enjoy stealing from old people?
That is not what we do.
Oh, see, so basically everyone that's giving you harassment then is basically mixing up the two stores is what you're saying.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Bricks and Beyond. Sorry, man. Oh, brick by brick, bro. Brick by fucking brick, bro. Oh my fucking god. Dog, this story is going so viral. If this fucking store doesn't shut down, I swear to God.
Corporate Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. I don't know about. I don't think I've heard anything about this one. I haven't read anything about this one. Is he wearing swim shorts? Am I crazy?
Corporate Bricks and Minifigs sent out an email to all of their lower franchises, basically instructions on how to deal with our documentary we made about them. And we got a hold of this email. The email leaked online.
And now we're just gonna read through this. I haven't seen this at all, so dear franchisees, as most of you are aware, our network is currently facing a coordinated negative PR attack stemming from a former franchisee's consignment dispute in Salem, Oregon. A YouTuber, Reckless Ben, has released multiple videos amplifying this narrative, which has unfortunately led to harassment calls, review bombing, and store disruptions across our network.
Give the Legos back.
So right away, I like how they say it's coordinated. They're saying like, oh, all the big streamers are working together now. And like all these people that are talking about it, it's all a big conspiracy against us.
Yeah.
Goes to a franchise Lego store in Salem, Kaiser, Oregon. It's called Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah, you know, Ben actually emailed me. He emailed me today to cover this and react to this, obviously. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Ben doesn't know who I am. Ben has no idea who I am. All right, man. Let's. He actually emailed me to participate in his coordinated PR attack.
Is them stealing.
Moist critical. Sorry, I love this guy. I watch all of his videos.
Multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Legos from at least Brian. And a video by Reckless Ben, a political corruption company stealing 200K from an old man.
The reality of the situation, though, is that Bricks and Minifigs did such a terrible thing.
He paged it to Amanorochi even though he had 2 hours of stream time. Holy, you're in the big leagues now. Looks like you got a streaming career ahead of you, bro. Reckless Ben just has that much money.
That a lot of people want to talk about it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, it's not like we're all coordinating to take down.
You mean you don't occasionally share your Yowie collection with Ben? He may contact me for my physical copy of full volume occasionally.
On Bricks and Minifigs, it's just Bricks and Minifigs does such an evil action that everyone on the internet wants to weigh in. Oh, wait, one more thing. I forgot to address where we're at right now. So we are definitely in America. As you can see behind me, we are in St. Louis.
Oh, they're in Mexico right now, aren't they?
Kansas City. Basically, we found out that if you have a warrant for your arrest and you flee the country, it's actually super illegal.
Exactly. We're 100% not in Mexico at all right now.
As you can see, and you can tell exactly where we are by the background, the arch in the background.
Guys.
We want to give everyone a clear recap of exactly what corporate is doing behind the scenes to protect you guys.
Silverstone, hello, hi.
What we can expect regarding a life cycle of this situation and how we can work together as a team to move on from this defense to offense. No longer are we just going to try to defend our actions. We're going to try and take Reckless Ben down.
Dang.
So now we have the leaked documents of how they plan on taking me down.
While we will not litigate this matter in the media, we are taking aggressive action behind the scenes.
Why not do it in the media? You know, if they have nothing to hide and they actually are the innocent ones, why not do it in the public? Because then if they make it public, the public will see that they have nothing to hide, or they're going to do it behind the scenes because they know that they're only suing us in order to silence us. Oh, keep going. Sorry.
All right. Corporate was not involved in this specific local consignment issue.
Whoa, wait. Don't we have them on video saying they're going to be taking the consignment over?
They do.
Taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
That person on the phone is actually one of the people from the corporate offices that says, we are taking over the consignment now. This is a corporate issue. This is corporate lying to their franchisees right now.
Corporate was not involved in this specific local consignment issue, and we are holding firm on the facts.
I kind of feel bad for the franchise owners here because it's like we are showing so much evidence of these things that are happening, and then corporate's saying, hey, all this evidence, you can't believe it because we have the facts. We're not going to show you the facts, but we have the facts. And now as a franchise owner, you have to think, okay, do I believe the side with all the evidence and get fired? Because if they take our side with the evidence, then they get fired.
True.
Or do I just take the side that claims they have the facts but don't have the facts, and then this way I don't get fired? Yeah, so corporate's kind of putting all their franchises in a really bad situation right now. And it kind of sucks because it's like, I actually like Bricks and Minifigs. I think there's a lot of innocent franchises out there that didn't do anything, but corporate's just saying like, we don't care about our franchises. We're going to screw over all our franchises. It kind of sucks that corporate's doing that, and we're trying to help corporate do the right thing right now so the innocent franchises don't get screwed, but corporate's just screwing everything up for these innocent franchises right now by doing this. Law enforcement and federal involvement. We are actively working and sharing records with local police, Oregon State Police, the FBI, and USPIS. So basically, Bricks and Minifigs is getting the FBI involved. Legal action. Our legal team is preparing direct claims and seeking a TRO, a temporary restraining order, to halt the harassment and push this matter to full litigation against all parties. So basically, I think what they're trying to say here is they're trying to get some type of order where we can't post anything about them on social media. And so they're like, oh, well, if we can somehow silence them, then we can get away with our crime, is what they're basically saying.
Disgusting.
And we can see this because in my last video, they put random like copyright claims and privacy complaints over the entire video of scenes where it's literally just like me and you hanging out with each other. And like, did you want your face blurred in the video?
No.
Well, that's why I was blurred.
I can speak for myself. I didn't want my face blurred in the video. So Bricks and Minifigs is basically doing a bunch of weird stuff to try and get my videos taken down. And they said in their last response, it wasn't to silence criticism, but that's kind of what it seems like it is. Issuing cease and desist demands regarding unauthorized website they created. So basically, we made a website called www.westealfromoldpeople.com. Basically, Bricks and Minifigs is suing us because we're copying them, I think. So they got really upset at the fact that we decided to also steal from old people. And Bricks and Minifigs was like, hey, that's our thing. Only we can steal from old people. Bricks and Minifigs wants to have a monopoly on stealing from old people. And now that we entered the business, they
can't even steal from old people these days.
Take our website down, so that way they're the only ones in the game of stealing from old people.
If you have any old people that you want us to steal from, call this number.
I will personally answer all of your phone calls. Thank you.
Oh,
it says the TRO is a preliminary injunction and is valid court order that will get the platforms to remove the content. Basically what they're saying is everything these guys did in their YouTube video was fair use. It was constructive criticism on how we can be a better company. However, we don't like that they caught us in our illegal act. So we're going to go to court and find some crazy loophole that maybe we can take advantage of the YouTube's AI algorithm that is, there's a lot of flaws in the algorithm. So maybe we can take advantage of that and find a loophole to take down their video so people don't get mad at us for what we did. That's basically what this paragraph says. So you want to read the next paragraph?
Platform takedowns. We have reached out to Google/YouTube, Patreon, GoDaddy, and Facebook to report the specific pages, videos, privacy violations, and the coordinated review.
You're gonna take down my Patreon? What the heck? That sucks.
Oh man, not his Patreon, bro. Vetoes. Hello, hi, hello, hi.
Oh man.
Well, subscribe now while it's still up. I do want to say this. Part 2. So I'm working as hard as I can right now on part 3. Once part 3 is up in like maybe a week, part 2 will be live on YouTube, and then part 3 will be on Patreon. So part 2 will be on YouTube very soon. Don't worry. But as of now,
that means part 3 is on Patreon right now.
if you want early access, subscribe to Patreon while it's still up.
Policy review. We are actively reviewing internal policies to prevent similar transition issues from occurring in the future. Oh, okay. I think I know what they're talking about right there. So like internal policies. I think they're talking about the consignment deals.
That reminds me of another update. So since the last video, I actually got a hold of the franchise agreement that the previous owner, Crystal, made with.
Sorry, it's behind me, but it says additionally, franchisee may also offer consignment services, approved themed entertainment services such as birthday parties, with Lego bricks to children, other toy related services. Products and services are also customizable upon our approval, as franchisee may also offer, for example, online Lego sales and other Lego stuff. So it says right there that they offer consignment events or services in a paragraph about Legos. So it's right here.
Corporate, and it says in her contract, it says consignments are allowed.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy sh.
I mean, that's their number one argument, and it just says in the contract, like, oh, you can do consignments.
It's right there.
Like, what the heck? Corporate. Sharing any of this internal legal strategy publicly with customers can severely compromise or damage our active legal case against Ben Schneider. Well, not only did someone share with a customer, they shared it with me themselves. So, boom. And now I'm sharing it with the world.
Let's go, Ben!
What to expect? The outrage cycle.
Based on historical data and export crisis management research, there's a typical cycle to online outrage. Understanding this timeline helps us manage expectations and maintain stability. Initial wave.
I like how we're trying to be like mathematical with this. Like, we have calculated every controversy.
Okay.
Current phase.
Okay. Initial wave. Current phase. Peak intensity typically lasts 3 to 7 days after major videos drop. While the spike in harassment and calls is sharp, it quickly loses steam as online attention naturally shifts. We believe we are currently at or past the peak of the first wave.
I think they sent this out when it had only like 100,000 views on it, and now it's 1.5 million views or something.
Yeah,
we've gotten up. And every day it just keeps getting even more views. So, corporate, your math is wrong.
Court filing refresh. When we formally file our legal actions, expect a short, renewed spike. Another 3 to 7 days of heightened noise.
They're like, hey, our lawsuit is so garbage, there's gonna be outrage, is what they're saying.
Yeah, so just be prepared for it.
Be prepared.
The opposing side will likely frame our legal defense as silence.
It has been 12 days since the first video. That means this timeline is wrong, by the way, because, well, I'm still fucking outraged. I'm still fucking outraged. Fuck you guys.
Seeing the little guy.
Well, if it's not silencing the little guy, what is it?
This is a normal expected reaction, but it is temporary.
It's funny because like these last two paragraphs are about like, dude, the wave is gonna end if we just be patient. But now Bricks and Minifigs Corporate has just decided to make this go on for like at least 2 more years, because that's how long lawsuits take. So
I guess we have content for the next 2 years on this.
What they say? They said 3 to 7 days is the heightened noise. Now the noise is going from 3 to 7 days to 2 years, and that's all corporate's fault. So you guys are just screwing yourselves at this point.
This is like, I'm unironically, I don't think I'm gonna be wrong about this. This is if people learn about this, this is like such an un-American. It is very American to hate a company. It is very American to hate a company forever. Right? Like, people are gonna hate Bricks and Minifigs till the end of time. I'm talking that even if they gave the Legos back at this point, if you look on Twitter, Bricks and Minifigs got bots to comment on posts criticizing them. Whoo, like, buddy. I wish people were like this here. No, Americans, we're a very free-spirited people full of hate, I would say. We stay angry, all right? There's places that I heard from that did shady things once, like when I was a child, and I just never went back. I just never went back. For the rest of the time, I am not your consumer. Fuck you.
Decay phase, 2 to 4 weeks. Most online outrage fades significantly within a month, assuming no major new fuel.
Sorry, buddy, but this guy's got like a 3-part series planned that is just gonna escalate. It's just gonna escalate.
Do they think this is my only video on them? Like, we have at least like 6.
Oh, they got 6?
Residual mentions may linger in niche Lego and other online communities for 1 to 2 months, but day-to-day operations will normalize much faster. Long-term recovery, 1 to 3 months.
Oh.
Reputation stabilizes. They think their reputation is going to stabilize.
Okay, hold on. I'm sweating over here.
Oh,
It's
put your clothes
hot
back on.
It's very nighttime in Kansas City. It's crazy how hot it is at nighttime in.
Action
guys.
items. How you can help. These are the things that the franchisee owners are going to do to make this better. Please implement the following immediately. Approved response options. Strictly do not engage emotionally.
That's good advice. That's good.
Yeah, wait. Is this going towards the CEO? I feel like he was really mad.
This is the CEO going.
I know, but like
Okay.
he was very emotional about this.
He was.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's writing this to himself.
The CEO is just telling the franchises, don't do what I did.
Train your staff immediately to use only these approved frameworks based on the situation. We understand our customers are smart, and balancing legal caution with our values helps prevent the appearance of corporal avoidance.
Well, it seems like corporate avoidance is happening right now. They responded within like an hour. We responded, and they have not responded again. So should we give them a way that corporate can respond to prove that they're not doing corporate avoidance?
Give the Legos
If you
back.
would like to respond, these are the questions everyone wants to know. Question 1. In this footage, corporate says we are taking over the consignment.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
However, you say here, we did not take over the consignment. So on one side, we have proof. On one side, which is your side, we have no proof. Why should we believe your side if there's no proof? If you believe a side with no proof, that sounds like something a crazy person would do, and your customers aren't crazy. So right now, your customers are siding with the side with proof. But if you want to take the lead, corporate, you can give some proof of why you weren't involved in the consignment. And it also says in the franchise agreement, consignments are allowed, but you say they're not allowed. Can you explain that one? Also, why can't Brian just have his Legos back? You're still keeping them, even though you didn't pay for them. Like, what's stopping you from doing that? Yeah,
Just give them back, bro.
the main three that come to mind. But if you start with those 3, that would be a great way to win back public support if you could answer those questions.
Okay, so for general frontline staff, quick, casual. Quick, casual.
I don't know.
inquiries.
He can't hear me.
Okay. Casual, yeah, casual. Oh wow, wait, these are like quotes. These are quotes that they want them to say. Memorize this. Okay, wait, come at me. Like, ask me a question. Okay, ready?
Hello. I heard your company stole a bunch of money and is not giving it back.
Holding my emotions in. This is a separate independent location, and I don't have any information to share regarding that situation.
That's a good quote.
You must be correct, and I will leave.
Nope.
Where are Brian's Legos? I'm gonna burn this entire place down.
Yeah, I'll call 911. I am unaware of the specific details of that situation and have no comment at this time.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I better leave then.
Wow, that actually works.
That's crazy.
We're here to get Brian's Legos back.
Well, I actually have a script ready for you.
Oh, you do?
We are aware of the situation involving another independently owned
table is
location,
two bricks,
and we
yeah.
understand why people are upset and asking questions. While we can't speak to the specifics on an ongoing situation, Bricks and Minifigs does not support behavior that harms trust within our communities. Our local stores remain committed to operating with fairness, transparency, and respect for our customers.
Okay.
Oh,
Does that answer your question?
man. Okay, well, if that's the case, I guess I'll just...
Well, actually, it doesn't answer the question because it says Bricks and Minifigs does not support behavior that harms trust within our communities. But they're doing that exact same behavior that harms the trust within their communities, which is stealing from old people.
Exactly.
True.
I guess they think stealing from old people helps the trust, but maybe we have to
Just
break
give
them
the Legos
news
back, bro.
that that's actually not a good thing.
Just give the Legos back.
Okay, Bricks and Minifigs. If you steal from old people, that does not help the trust in your community. That makes
it worse.
Yeah, if you steal from old people, that people get upset at you if you do that. And so if you want to gain the trust back, you can give Brian the Legos back. And because that's ultimately your goal, right, is to get the trust with your community. So we're giving you a step-by-step guide of how you can get that trust back. Step 1,
Give
Brian the
Legos back. Just give them back.
Step 2.
Well, there's no step 2. Yeah, that's all you have to do. It's a very easy tutorial. I think they just didn't know how to do that before. But now that we made this tutorial for them, it should be very easy for them to gain the trust back. They have further canned response. What's a canned response?
Like a candid? Like candid, maybe?
Canned response.
Candid, I think that means like candid.
It's not like they put the response in a can and give it to someone. Like,
I don't think so. Pre-written reply that someone reuses over and over instead of typing a new message each time.
oh, so basically, I think this is part of the brainwashing. You know, it's like, hey, instead of thinking for yourselves, just blindly follow what corporate's saying without asking any questions. Because if you ask any questions, you get fired.
Somebody reached out to me yesterday saying they got fired because their friend asked a question on your YouTube channel. Your YouTube post asked a question and they got fired.
That's crazy.
They're telling their employees.
This is the old owner, by the way. This is the old owner of the Bricks and Minifigs that created the consignment. This is Crystal.
Do not say anything. Like they think you read the whole thing. They think if they just shut up and stand back and be quiet, it'll blow over. Like,
it's not gonna blow over, bro.
They don't know Lego fans and they don't know Star Wars fans.
Yeah. This is crazy.
They hired a crisis team.
Social media monitoring. Extra vigilance is required right now when monitoring your social media. We recommend turning off the ability to comment on your store's social media posts for the time being.
Wait, they said they're not trying to silence criticism, though.
Oh!
Isn't that literally silencing?
Oh!
It's like, if we're getting criticism, let's silence it.
No more criticism.
How is that not silencing criticism?
It's all gone, baby.
Sorry, I cut you off.
Review monitoring. Monitor your Google, Facebook, and Yelp reviews and immediately flag/report any spam or retaliatory reviews.
But they're not silencing criticism, though, Victor. Please instruct your staff to actively solicit a Google review with every single transaction. A brief verbal reminder at the register to share their honest feedback goes a long way. So they're saying we need to flag all of these reviews that expose us for stealing from old people, but then let's make up for it by just every single transaction, leave us a good review, and maybe people won't see the crime that we committed, which...
Guys, how many of you actually leave a Google review when someone asks you to? Can you leave a review on my site? Fuck you, bitch. I'm not leaving a review. I only leave a review if I have a great experience or a really bad experience. If it's a neutral experience, I'm not leaving a review. Otherwise, my review is going to say, very neutral experience. I got what I expected. I say I will and I don't. I go, yeah, okay, bye. I've never left a review in my life. I've left a bad review. I've left bad reviews because I believe in honesty. This is my experience. I hate this place. I think it's more honest to be honest, right? And then I will change my review if, like, the owner says, I will make it up to you if you come back and I'll do this. The only thing I use my Google account for is commenting on your YouTube videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's stealing from an old person.
Please use the hyperlinks below to download the following assets we have prepared for you and your team. crisis de-escalation playbook. The short playbook includes verbatim scripts for handling in-store filming, hostile phone calls, and social media comments. So I feel like you should download these. And then,
yeah,
like,
if any
look
Bricks
at
and
them.
Minifigs employees have links to any of these videos and want to send them to us,
Next steps in moving forward. We understand how stressful and frustrating situations like this can be for you
Just
and
return
your
the
staff.
Legos.
Please know that your safety, peace of mind, and the protection of your local business are our absolute highest priorities.
well, it seems like all of that is actually their lowest priorities, because if it was their highest priority, they would just give the Legos back. That would be a good way to show that it's their highest priority, but they're not doing it. So that makes me think that they don't care about their franchises. They're like, you know what? We're going to steal from this person, and you guys have to pay the consequences for it. And we don't care about you because we're not giving the stuff back.
They want to continue stealing from old people, man.
Yeah.
This is a challenging issue, but it is not impossible to overcome.
Yeah, give the
You're
Legos back.
100% correct. You already know what to do. We gave you a very clear step-by-step.
Well, they didn't know before when they wrote this.
yeah,
They
you're
didn't-
right.
The tutorial wasn't made when they wrote this email.
Yeah, actually,
but
yeah.
now the tutorial's out there. They know that they just have to give the stuff back, and they'll make it right. I have faith at least they'll make it right now.
We are doing everything we can to protect the brand and our online reputation. While the legal process is not always fast, we want to ensure you that we have a very strong case against them.
Thank you for your resilience. Please reach out if you have any questions. Sincerely, the corporate Bricks and Minifigs team. Well, that was the email, I guess. That was kind of sick.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
We
Okay, email.
showed you how to make a response corporate. We would love to hear a response and get the public back on your side. You just got to give the Legos back. The public will be back on your side.
In the meantime, you can shop at westealfromoldpeople.com.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently there's a civil rights lawyer YouTuber. Oh my god. Pricks and mini dicks. Oh my god. Ah. My god. They at any point they can give the Legos back. They can give the Legos back at any point.